Welcome to K&G Adventures, a podcast where we will follow the investigations of Sid, Ophelia, and Andre as they delve into the dark and mysterious world of Call of Cthulhu. In this episode, we will be playing the Edge of Darkness scenario, where our investigators must uncover the secrets of a small town and confront the horrors that lurk within. Join us as we unravel the mysteries and face the terrifying unknown.
Drawing that pentagram.
All right, Sid is drawing the pentagram.
My name ain't Sid.
Oh, Andre, sorry. I'm going to be chanting, and I will have the powder to throw or bird. Which one do you want to do, Sid?
I'll burn powder.
Okay, I'll throw the other powder. And then we're all chanting, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold off on throwing that powder until we see the gin. Throw the powder on the gin.
On the gin? Are you sure?
Throw it on the gin. Throw
on
it in
the
his face.
Not near the gin.
No, on the gin.
I'm gonna roll my eyes really hard. I know on the gin. Okay.
As you guys banter back and forth and get ready to start this ritual, I'll have Andre, as you're drawing this pentagram on the floor, I'll have you give me a... Do you have an art or crafts skill by chance?
No, my good sir.
Drawing? No? We'll do dexterity.
Dex. Let's see what happens. That's a impressive failure.
Oh.
It's a bit difficult.
Thank you.
And it takes you a little bit longer than you would like, and some of it's a bit sloppy. You have to go back over quickly and kind of erase it with like a piece of cloth that you found and try to rewrite it, but then you think you successfully did it, but it doesn't look great, but you think it'll work.
Hey, look at that. Regular, what's his name? Da Vinci?
But Picasso, you know what?
Good enough.
All right.
And then we're all chanting, right?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
You did have the English translation you guys figured out.
Oh, so just read the English one.
I want Taco Bell.
I want Taco Bell. Is it handout 4?
No.
It's like 7, but I don't think I can read
7. I can copy it and put it into the chat if you'd like.
Yeah,
it's not loading for me.
It's not loading for me either.
Fucking roll 20.
Fucking roll 20. Taco Bell. What's ironic is that Ophelia didn't know how to read this whole time, but she's the one that was able to read the the chant.
She just keeps reading shit upside down, side to side. You know, it's fine.
And then all of a sudden something Latin comes up. She's like, I know this.
I don't know my native language, but I know this like the back of my hand.
It just reminds me of the Olympian books, where the people were like, "Oh yeah, we have dyslexia because our brains are hardwired to read like Greek or Latin."
Yeah. So they're fucking switching the context up and all that shit.
Yeah, because their brain's hardwired to read a dead language or something like that, and so whenever they read like common stuff, it just fucks with them.
I put the translation of the chant into chat. Sid, Did you say you were burning the powder over the fire?
Yes.
Or is that Ophelia?
I am burning the powder.
All right. With that, in your current mind state, I'll have you give me a dexterity roll to correctly time the burning of this powder.
Oh, spirits.
Hard success.
Terrific. With your steel mind, you're able to calm yourself and distribute this powder over the flames as it crackles and turns this sickly green and then brown color. I'll have everybody that's chanting give me a power or con roll, please.
Oh, can I
Hard
use
success.
can I use a point of luck to make it a success?
I'll allow it.
Okay. It's just one.
I got a hard success.
Ophelia?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Fail.
Oh, that's weird. My roll 20 thing was like super far behind. Like the chat was. That's
Oh.
weird. Sorry about that.
O spirits, you I exercise by the power, wisdom, and virtue, by the divine knowledge, by the dark void.
So
By the
I got
name of the old
so I
ones.
did get a success.
Terrific. Andre, instead you are able to maintain and continue chanting. However, Ophelia, it's uncomfortable. You start to get nauseated and you start to have this unbearable migraine. Then you stop momentarily. But then after you're able to gather your thoughts again, you are able to continue chanting. However, you stop briefly, so that will forfeit the magic points for this half hour that's passed so far with you guys continuously chanting and doing the task. So with that, I'll have Sid and Andre deduct 2 magic points, please.
Oh.
Magic.
And as you guys continue chanting, it's weird. The more you continue to say this phrase, the less it becomes actual words and more just sounds and vibrations, almost in like a trance-like state. You continue chanting and chanting and chanting until you start to hear a scratching on the side of the house, and you hear it go to the top and into the attic, and then you hear a rustling inside of the attic as it starts to grow, and you start to hear these foul, guttural curses in a language that you don't quite understand, and it doesn't sound human. As the entire house starts to shake and vibrate to its foundation, you see things start to fly off the shelves and roll across the room, and you hear the house creak and moan. I'll have everybody give me a sanity roll, please.
I exercise you by the most powerful name of Azathoth, the old powerful, who shall punish the crimes.
I gotta fail.
Fail.
Everybody failed?
Everybody failed.
Yeah.
They don't have a D3 on here, so I'll do D4 minus 1. So 3. Everybody loses 3 sanity. And with that, it triggers a bout of madness.
Sorry.
I said it.
Again. My bad.
Hey, Sabrina, your voice is doubled over.
What? Really? What about still?
It sounds fine for me now.
That was weird.
Oh, I heard it again.
What? Hold on. Let me leave real quick. I'll rejoin. Hold on.
But with that, everybody does lose 3 points of sanity, and that triggers a bout of madness for our fellow investigator, Sid. Sid, I'll have you roll me a D10, please.
Two.
You Andre?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a bout of madness too now.
Did you lose a fifth of your sanity?
Yes.
Okay, what about now?
Oh, you sound fine.
Okay, cool.
By 1 point, I went below a fifth of my sanity.
Did I miss a roll?
You lost 3 points of sanity, if you didn't already deduct that.
Yes, I did. Okay.
Have you lost a fifth of your sanity?
What's a fifth of 65? I don't know math.
It should say where you
11?
see temp insanity.
It's like 12 or...
Where do
It
I
might be like 12 or 13.
Oh, where is it? Okay, so under insanities it says
Temp insanity.
It says 13 by it. Like,
How much sanity have you lost so far?
let's see. I have 57 out of 65.
No, you're fine.
Okay. I have 8 points total.
With that, as the house starts to shake and everything starts to get thrown off shelves, and you hear this guttural, awful, unhuman sound kind of resonate through the house, Sid, you start to go blind as everything around you starts to fade to darkness and you cannot see. For the next 4 rounds. And then with that, Andre, as this sound, this unhuman reverberation of guttural curses and tones, it hurts you to your soul. And with that, you rolled a 6. You immediately, it is too much for you to handle, and you immediately crumble into the earth and faint as you lose consciousness for...
I banish you and then... Oh, fuck.
For 7 rounds.
I just fucking smack the ground face first.
Oh, God.
And you will take 2 damage, Andre.
Hey. Broke my nose.
Sid, are you still chanting?
I think he closed his eyes at some point, so he probably doesn't even realize it. Trying to concentrate, because he did his job. Is he still trying? Is he still having to throw powder into the fire, or is that part done?
That's just one-time thing, and you achieve that.
Yeah, so he probably hasn't realized it at this point that he's blind, because he probably closed his eyes when he started hearing the banging up there. But he'll eventually realize it when he opens his eyes and he still can't see.
Ophelia, are you still chanting?
Yes.
Are you guys do anything to see your fellow investigator and your friend is just passed out in front of you, or are you just kind of ignoring him right now?
I notice, I look, and I choose to kind of ignore it so I can continue to chant.
And as you guys continue chanting, another 5 minutes goes by. The reverberations around the house kind of stop, and everything calms down for a brief moment. And then you start to smell this foul odor, unlike anything you have ever experienced before. Almost like a mixture of decay and rot, maybe mold, or it's hard to place it, but it is foul beyond belief. As it assaults your nostrils, you are trying to maintain focus and continue chanting. With that, Andre, you come back to consciousness on the floor. And Sid, you regain your eyesight.
Oh, my fucking nose.
The hell happened to you? And I'm gonna reset and continue chanting.
I'm just gonna kind of look at him and like nod, but keep chanting.
I'm gonna like grab my nose and put it in the right place with a loud pop. Fuck.
And with that foul smell, you hear a bubbling as you look above you, and it looks like this putrid, thick, viscous liquid that is just this dark green is starting to drip from the attic. I'll have everybody give me a luck roll, please.
Oh, fuck. Did I do good, Daddy?
Nope.
Fail.
Fail.
Every one of us, I think.
Everybody failed?
Everybody failed.
With that, everybody is unlucky enough to get splattered by this acid as it drips from the ceiling. Everybody receives 2 damage. And I'll have everybody give me another power or constitution roll to continue chanting.
Oh, extreme success.
Oh, thank God.
What is this?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, that was you who did extreme. Where's mine? Hold on.
Oh, you failed. Did you fail? Oh.
Oh, I did fail. Okay. Yours popped up as soon as mine did.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I did fail.
So everybody is splashed with this sickly acid and has this foul stench, and it starts to burn through your clothes, and you can see it starting to eat into your skin before it dissipates. And you are unable to continue chanting, Sid, as this pain is too much to bear and you have to scream in agony. However, Ophelia and Andre are able to maintain the chant as they continue.
I'm gonna look at Sid, but I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep chanting.
I exercise you by the name of Neolepatep, signifying the most excellent bringer of wisdom. His majesty so high and brighter than the stars of the void.
Sid is just howling and banging on the floor. He starts panting. And I guess he's gonna try to resume as soon as he can. As soon as his,
You get back to your feet and you continue to chant and join your fellow investigators. However, as soon as you do, you guys start to hear your guys' car horn, Andre's, start to go off, just continuously loud beeping. And then you just start to hear this metal tearing sound as you can hear the car being destroyed.
Not my car.
I'm gonna glare at him while I continue to chant.
Oh. I exercise and I command you absolutely, O demon, in whatsoever part of the universe you may be, by the virtue of all these names, hear ye and obey.
With that, I'll have everybody give me a listen roll, please.
You said a listen?
Yes.
Success.
Where am I at? Hold on.
Ophelia and Sid failed. Andre succeeded. So Andre is the only one that hears this. Andre, as you are chanting, you hear this creaking sound of footsteps walking up the stairs from the cellar.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my knife out. I think I know what's happening.
And as you
and
draw your
gesture
knife
to my friends with my knife towards the cellar door.
And as you gesture towards it, do you guys look where he's gesturing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you also hear it as soon as because he points it out, you hear the sound of footsteps coming up the stairs. and it's a man with the bullet wound who is covered in blood, walking up the steps towards you guys, kind of lumbering.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot.
I'll have everybody give me a sanity roll, please. As you know, this man that was murdered, he was dead a couple moments ago.
Success.
Oh, failure.
Success.
I got nothing in the way of sanity.
Everybody that succeeded, so Ophelia and Andre, you both lose 1 sanity.
You said 1?
Yes. And then
Oh, sorry.
Sid, you lose 1.
Oh.
However, that triggers a bout of madness for both Sid and Andre. I'll have you guys both roll me another d10.
Oh shit! Here we go.
8.
Uno.
Oh no.
That's bad.
Oh no.
Sid,
That's real bad.
No.
with you seeing this individual that you know that you previously killed in self-defense, and you knew for a fact he was dead. He is walking. You have a physical hysteria or an emotional outburst. For the next, let me roll it. 4 rounds. You are overcome with this laughing. And you are incapacitated. Oh my god, I can't talk. Jesus Christ.
That's
Sorry,
good.
guys. There we go. Fucking. It's late, boys. But you are considered for 4 rounds that this hysterical fit of laughter comes over you. Andre, with a 1, you undergo amnesia. You have no memory of anything that has happened since you were in a place of safety. So you have no memory of the last thing that you remember is walking into this house.
What the fuck is that? What's happening right now?
And you come to and you look over and you see Sid just curled in a ball, maniacally laughing. And you look over to Ophelia, who is looking at a doorway, and you see this figure kind of walking toward you covered in blood. With that, we will go to combat.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Sid's laughing his ass off. He's laughing so hard he can't shoot a gun.
Oh god. Oh god.
And you keep track of that, please, Sid, for the rounds that you are incapacitated. Ophelia, are you still chanting?
Yeah.
You
Yep.
are the only one chanting at the moment.
Oh, well, I am, yep, I'm still just gonna keep doing my thing here.
Keep on chanting.
At the top of the order, we have Andre.
Yeah.
No.
Andre's gonna say fuck that knife and pull out his revolver. And he's gonna, try to blast him.
Alrighty. Do a firearms roll.
Will do.
As you quickly discard your knife for a more suitable weapon, and you draw your revolver and take aim and pull the trigger.
Fuck. Failure.
As you are just overcome with emotions, you are not sure what's going on, and you are unable to land your shot. It just briefly goes right beside him and hits a window and shatters it.
All right, that's all I got.
Ophelia, it is your turn.
Okay. I also have my gun. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to shoot him with my also revolver. Or it. I don't know.
Okay.
And it. I'm gonna try to shoot it with my revolver.
That thing. That
The
dead
thing.
thing.
As you quickly retrieve your revolver from your bag and take aim to shoot.
Do I just look at? Oh. Okay. Well, I miss.
You are unable to land your blow. It's just the loud ringing in your ears from the gunshots going off in this house itself. It's distorting your vision almost. That's how bad it's impairing you. And you just squeeze the trigger just a bit too early before you line up the shot, and it misses. With that, it goes to Sid, who is down, just on the floor, curled up,
Incapacitated once again from combat.
and just laughing maniacally. That is the first turn. With that, it goes to this zombie figure, who is going to approach the people that are shooting at him. That'll be Andre, who is the closest. As this creature starts to lurch towards you and tries to throw his arm into you, that'll be a success for 5 damage as he strikes a weak spot that you weren't expecting, and he strikes you right in the neck as you struggle to breathe, and this will be a mortal wound.
Any dodge?
Oh yeah, you can dodge. You can dodge or fight back. Sorry, I'm thinking of fucking Jesus Christ, D&D. Extreme success. You are able to evade this strike. How do you dodge the strike?
Yeah, he's gonna swing, and I'm literally just gonna like box or bob underneath of that thing.
Hell yeah, and you do so successfully. With that, it goes to the top of the round, and it is your turn, Andre.
With him being up on me, do point blank rules account?
Yes, you have it. Bonus die.
Alrighty. Extreme success.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the bonus didn't matter. It's an extreme success.
Hell yeah.
So that would be impaling damage.
Yeah, and my extreme damage is 12 points of damage. 12 points of damage.
As this thing lunges towards you, you quickly dodge out of the way and hold up your revolver right under this thing's head and pull the trigger, and immediately, just like an exploding watermelon, just sprays the top of the roof with blood. And this thing's head is almost, you see the large exit wound at the top of its skull, and it twitches and falls lifeless onto the floor.
Fuck yeah.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Just keep shooting, all right?
I'm gonna fucking raise my gun with my hands kind of shaking a little bit.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Just pointing around in the room, just fucking...
Don't
quickly.
point at us! Don't point at us. Point it at the fucking dead stuff, all right?
What the fuck are you doing? And I'm gonna point at the fucking pentagram on the ground in the fire. Go, what the fuck is happening right now?
Just chill. Just chill. There's a djinn. We need just chill. We'll explain later.
And with that said, you are able to quit laughing and come back to this reality.
I look back over, see the dead body, and go. I go back to grab the paper that has like the English translation, and try to find out where we are. Try to continue to read on it.
I'm gonna continue like chanting. I'm just gonna start over from the beginning.
You got it. And as you guys all continue to chant, once again, as I don't know if Andre is or not, but
Probably wouldn't be.
Yeah,
makes sense.
I wouldn't know to chant unless my shit's over with.
Oh, huh.
Yes, your amnesia is now subsided, and you are just snapped back to reality, and you have a recollection of everything that has happened at this point.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Oh, God. Just chat.
All right. Oh, spirits, and then just keep on chanting.
As you guys all continue to chant, I'll have everybody give me another power or Constitution roll, please.
Extreme success.
Fail.
Hard success.
All right. Terrific. With that, as you guys continue chanting, you see the attic door itself start to tremble and shake. And then where there were holes in the attic floor where the acid had seeped through, you see this dark smoke start to pour from it and into the center of the pentagram, and it starts to swirl in a circle as the wind starts to pick up in this room, and the candles just immediately go out and this room goes dark. You can still slightly see, but it is very hard. However, what you each see, Ophelia, you see your brother Jackson
Oh no.
in this pentagram, and he's holding his side, bleeding from it. He says, I was stabbed. I need help.
I'm just gonna like stare at him, and I'm chanting. I'm gonna kind of stop chanting, like slowly, like trail off from chanting. Jackson, no, that can't be Jackson. I'm like mumbling to myself.
Hey, I'm gonna fucking nudge her. What the fuck are you doing right now?
Huh? You don't see that? That's my brother. And she's gonna start like kind of like tearing up.
I'll have you give me a psychology roll, please.
Okay.
I failed it. She succeeded.
Who's psychology?
Ophelia, as she sees her brother, who has been stabbed in the middle of this pentagram, pleading for help. As you try to dismiss this thing as real, you are able to dismiss this thing as not your brother. However, what you see now is much worse. It's this awful amalgamation of moist, twisted, vascular flesh with appendages and mouths. I'll have you give me a sanity roll, please.
I'm gonna kind of like start gagging. Success.
You lose 1 point of sanity.
I'm gonna yell to Ophelia, do it now.
And with that, Sid, as you say that, the black smoke that's swirling in this pentagram clears slightly, and you see your sister, Audrey, and she's panicked. You can see that she seems to be bleeding from her head, and she's holding it. She kind of squints at you. Sid, there was an accident at the textile factory. Your brother's dead. We need your help. Please come help.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. There was an explosion at the factory. Almost everyone's dead. Can you please come help? I need your help.
Sid, we just talked her through this. Who are you talking to, man?
I'm gonna keep chanting, by the way. I'm doing the chant again.
Yeah, I'll start chanting too, I guess, after that shout out.
Can I make a
Yeah?
intelligence?
It's just psychology.
Okay. Oh, a hard success.
Damn.
Oh my god.
With that, you are able to dismiss this illusion that is presented to be Audrey, and you see this unspeakable horror that's hard to put into words, but it's this amalgamation of features that are twisted and knotted, and you see appendages, you see toothy mauls, you see these small eyes, you see big eyes. It's unfathomable. I'll have you give me a sanity roll, please.
Success. Yes.
With that, you lose 1 point of sanity,
Oh, shit.
Oh god.
and that triggers a bout of madness, and
Okay.
everything
Before that
starts to.
Before that happens, can I yell at Ophelia to throw the powder?
Yeah.
Once again, throw that fucking powder.
Okay. I'm gonna throw the powder at the thing.
You do, and we'll cut from Sid momentarily to Andre. Andre, looking into this pentagram with the smoke that is twirling. You see it slightly start to part, and you start to see what looks like to be your brother just momentarily before Ophelia throws this powder onto the fire. Which powder are you throwing?
The white powder.
It is immediately banished. The image of your brother by this powder as soon as it hits it, and you see this horror, this thing that is alien, unlike anything that you've ever seen before, any species on Earth. You see this just what looks like to be, it has multiple appendages. You think these might be arms or legs, and it has multiple mouths, some with just unspeakable amounts of teeth and some with none, just gummy kind of orifices, along with multiple different eyes and what you think might be noses. It's hard to say, but it is just disgusting. I'll have you give me a sanity roll, please.
Nasty.
But Sid, as you lose 1 point of sanity and this thing is dismissed, it loses everything. It turns from what you thought was Audrey to this creature. It now is a child that you feel that you need to save, and only you can save it as you involuntarily step forward towards this pentagram. You need to embrace this child. You are the only one that can save it.
Is that a roll on the sanity check thing, or
it happens?
Okay.
It is part of the module. It specifies when this is happening.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. All right, well, I guess I do that then.
And as you step forward, you guys see this happening. And as you continue to walk, 1 steps, 2 steps, as your fellow investigators continue chanting, you get to the pentagram. And you enter the pentagram to embrace this child.
I can't make a save or anything, it's just happening.
Correct. If you are insane while this last bit is taking place, it says you involuntarily think that it is a child and you go towards it.
I'm gonna run and try to snatch Sid, like tackle him.
You also lose a point of sanity.
Yes, I do.
1 moment, please. Ooh, it missed the first time. And as you guys see him walk into this cloud of just viscous, you see the thing kind of lurch at him, but it misses the first time. Andre, with you losing 1 point and being also indefinitely insane, you also see the same thing that Sid sees, this helpless small child that is in need of help, and you believe in your heart that you are the only person that can help this small child.
Yeah, I'll help you. Pulls out a gun. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna pick the kid up.
Oh god.
I run in there to tackle Sid, but I slow down and just kind of like stare at it, and I try to pick the kid up.
As this thing kind of lurches at you and also misses again. Ophelia, are you continuing to chant?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And
Well,
as
I'm
you
like,
guys...
what the fuck? But I am chanting.
I'll have you give me 1 last power or constitution roll, please.
You got this.
Wait,
Success.
terrific. You are able to continue chanting.
Fuck yeah.
And as you do, you start to see this amalgamation of twisted flesh start to tremble and shake. However, before it is pulled into what you can now see floating above it is a small piece of amber. It is going to make 1 last attempt to strike each investigator within range of it.
Who's first?
This will be Sid. 1 second.
There's a fail.
That's
Oh.
a fail.
It is unable to grasp you.
Unable to grasp me.
With
That was
Andre, as it tries to reach towards you. Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm dead.
fuck.
With that,
That's 18 damage right there. Yeah, that's beyond my max in one hit. I'm dead.
with that, Ophelia and Sid, you see your fellow investigator, your friend, walk towards the pentagram where you are, Sid, and this thing is starting to fade away. However, it reaches out from being trapped in this amber one last time, and you see Andre's head immediately snap in a 180 degrees, just instantly, and you hear a loud crunch as his body just immediately drops into the earth. I'll have you guys both give me sanity rolls, please.
Fail.
Extreme success.
Oh, damn.
Fuck yeah. Why couldn't I be rolling like this the last time I played D&D?
So you are able to continue chanting, Ophelia.
What was my last sanity thing? Oh, that was just a. Okay.
Walking forward involuntarily, trying to save a child.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep chanting while kind of like start to tear up, as I watch Andre just, die.
That's it. You lose 2 points of sanity. If you roll me a d10 as Ophelia, you continue to chant. And
3.
this thing starts to get sucked back up into the amber as it starts to shrink, and you can hear it cursing. You don't know this language, but you know what it is speaking as foul curses. It's just this god-awful, just bone-piercing scream. But you see as it starts to shrivel and get pulled, as it starts to dematerialize and turn back into this dark smoke and get sucked up back into the amber just briefly, and then it falls to the ground, and you feel an immediate sense of relief knowing that this thing is now trapped once again in the amber. With your 3, oh my god,
I'm gonna shoot someone, aren't I?
I know what that is.
Violence. A red mist descends on the investigator as you explode in a spree of uncontrolled violence and destruction directed at your surroundings, allies or foes alike, for 4 rounds.
Oh shit.
So you
Oh,
immediately, seeing your fellow investigator that you've spent a lot of time with now and have grown to appreciate a lot, just get murdered in front of you. You just completely start to see red, and you know in your heart that everything surrounding you is it's all their fault. You feel this uncontrollable fire in your heart. And you want to attack the only other living creature left in this room. As your hand is going towards your gun, I'll have Ophelia give me a
Spot hidden?
spot hidden, please.
Me? Okay.
But this will be a
Better hope you
harder
get it.
difficulty
Better hope you get it so there ain't a surprise
Because-
round for him.
because you are more focused on the amber than anything. You are unable to
Fuck.
realize that Sid is going for his weapon.
I'm like staring at the amber, like trying to like catch my breath, not paying
I
any
think
attention.
my gun
to
would
it.
be back where I was, away from the thing, because I would have probably dropped it to go to the child.
I'm like crying too.
I mean, that wasn't specified, but if you think you would have
I
done that, I'm fine with it. But you are in a blind, uncontrollable rage.
Yeah, I mean,
would have been running back to get my gun. And I would have picked up my gun and pointed at Ophelia.
Do I at least notice
Tears
this?
running down my face. And
Oh, definitely.
Okay, I look up. What are you fucking doing?
fire.
Oh shit.
Your firearms rolled with a bonus die because you're pretty close.
Ah.
Which is good for you.
no.
Wait, when you say when I'm pretty close, does that mean a bonus die is a negative or positive?
Positive for you.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. Combat.
With that, you can dive for cover, Ophelia.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like drop to the ground and try
Roll.
to like scramble for my gun.
You have to roll dodge,
All right. Where's that at? Hold on.
and you have to match or defeat his level of success.
I should have did that before because that gives him a
me.
penalty die, but you are unable to.
I tried to get to the ground, but obviously I don't go fast enough.
And when you dive for cover, you forfeit your attack for the next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, full send it.
And you try to dive for cover, but it's not quite quick enough. As Sid squeezes the trigger for the first round, and it slightly grazes your arm as you take 1 point of damage.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like yell out. Sid, what are you doing?
And it is your turn again, Sid.
This is all your fault. Everything's like this because it's your fault. I'm gonna cock the gun again. What if I just do all the shots that I can?
You get a penalty die to each shot.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Is
Fire
it 3 shots?
times. Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
3 shots.
So each one would be
With one penalty die.
with 1 penalty die because you are just in quick succession.
Alright, so
And with you jumping behind a table, I'll say that is provide you with 2 points of armor.
Who for me?
Correct.
the first one's 97. That's gonna miss.
How do I add armor? Can I?
No, it's just that whatever damage happens, 2 points gets mitigated to armor.
The second one's also a miss.
Oh my god, hard success.
No,
So
it's
it's a
not.
miss.
No,
I'm way
yeah.
back in chat, sorry.
Yeah, the second die was a 5, so it'd be 58 over 55.
Did you miss on all of them? Oh.
No, I have the last one to do, and that one's an 83.
Also is a miss.
It's also a miss. So he's just firing wildly at the thing.
Okay, so he missed all of them.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So it is back to your turn, Ophelia.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of yell, Sid, it's not my fault. I didn't do anything other than try to save us. And then I've got my gun out at this point. Sid, I'm gonna have to shoot you, Sid. I'm gonna go ahead and fire at him.
A firearms roll, please, with a bonus die.
How do I do bonus die? Sorry, I should have done that already.
Oh, you just click right there where it says bonus. Right under your roll.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
What does that mean?
It's a hard success.
Oh,
It's a
Wasn't
4.
It wasn't extreme, though.
Oh.
Oh, she does 8 damage to me.
Or wait, no. That's a 4. That's
Okay.
that's dead at an extreme for her.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm dead then, because she does 8 damage plus whatever extreme is.
It'll be max damage plus 8.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. I'm dead.
With that, as you
headshot.
jump up over the table and squeeze the trigger, you hit Sid in the chest, and he falls back. Sid, you come back to reality for a brief moment. With the pain in your chest, the searing hot pain, you start to feel cold. And then everything fades to black. Ophelia, I'll have you give me a sanity roll, please.
Success.
You lose 1 point of sanity. You still haven't lost a fifth of your sanity yet, have you?
No. It'll tell me, right?
I don't believe that it does.
No. What's your? You would need to lose 13, so you'd be at 52.
Oh, I'm at 54.
That's a failure. Wait, what?
She succeeded.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. So I'm at 54 out of 60.
Okay, so you are not indefinitely insane.
Wow.
You are able to not lose your mind at this. And you now sit in the basement. You see, the second floor, my apologies, with Sid laying a couple feet away from you, just with a large pool of crimson around him. And at the other side of the room, you see Andre with his head completely back in a 180 degree, facing the opposite direction.
I'm just gonna kind of like slump to the floor and just like, I'm just crying. And I've got my gun in like my hand still, but I'm not holding onto it very tight anymore because it doesn't lie belly. And I just kind of like look around to see what else is around me. I'm assuming there's nothing living around me anymore.
Correct.
All right, well.
The only thing else that you see in this room, besides the furniture, the fireplace, the pentagram you had drawn, the slips of paper now littering this room that are Latin that you guys had transcribed to English, along with, you see the metals, the little gold sarcophagus, along with the piece of amber that is now sitting in the middle of the pentagram.
And the trunk is up there, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna take the piece of amber. I'm gonna put it in the trunk and close the lid. And then, let's see. What do I want to do? I kind of want to pickpocket these two.
Oh my God.
Well, they're already dead. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go up to Sid first. Be like, well, fuck, buddy, I'm sorry. You were literally trying to fucking kill me. You won't be needing this.
I'll tell you what I had.
I'm gonna start looking through his pockets.
Yeah, you take everything in the inventory, and you
take a couple cigarettes, a hip flask with some whiskey in it, some notes from the Corbett house, revolver with probably like 14 shots left, or maybe less, and a blood-soaked notepad.
And as you collect all of these things, Ophelia, from both Andre and Sid, are you collecting yourself and leaving the house? Are you taking the amber in the trunk with you? Or are you leaving it here?
I'm gonna take a swig of the whiskey. And is there like any cloth nearby or something?
Definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna cover up their bodies with cloth. Like, I'm not a monster. And then as I rob them. And then I'm gonna take the trunk and I'm just gonna mosey my way on out.
It takes a bit of effort. It is a big trunk, but you're able to do it with.
And I'm like crying still, even though I just robbed them. I'm gonna drag everything out of the house. How fucked up is the car?
Oh, it's destroyed.
Okay. Oh, well. I'm gonna kind of like stand outside the house. I'm just gonna kind of look around. Is there anything in my surroundings that's like noticeable at all? Like anybody, any animals or anything like that?
Now, looking around, you don't see much. It seems eerily quiet. And at this point, it's just when the sun itself has started to peek over the horizon. And you feel the warmth of the sun and just the spectacular orange and reds and yellows that are kind of starting to illuminate the sky. And you're very grateful to still be alive. You weren't sure if you were ever going to see another sunset. With that, you regain 1d10 sanity points.
So I just roll the d10.
Mm-hmm.
1.
He didn't gain much.
I gained back 1 point.
And
Hell
then
yeah.
as Ophelia, I'm assuming, heads back to the closest hamlet and then tries to get a ride back to Arkham.
Yep. I'm gonna kind of dragging my trunk behind me. Still trying.
What does Ophelia do with the trunk in the rest of her life?
She didn't go insane. So she's gonna take the trunk. She's gonna move back home to her hometown of Harlan, real quaint, and live kind of on some farmland by herself and keep her trunk in her basement.
I have to ask, did you do anything about Sid and Andre's bodies? Or did you just leave them there?
I call. They have phones, right?
Did the phones exist?
Right. Okay. I wanted to make sure. Yeah, I went ahead and called the police anonymously, and when I found a payphone.
All right. You anonymously called the police. So what do you tell them?
I tell them that I was a nomad. I was a traveler trying to find a place to stay. I stumbled upon this what looked like an abandoned house, and there were 2 bodies there. Oh wait, the other guy's there too, right? The homeless guy, or did he disappear?
He's there.
Okay, so I tell them that there were 3 bodies there, and that I had left. I didn't see anything else. I don't know what happened or anything like that, but that I had left after I found the bodies.
And then you head home to Harlem.
Yep.
And you find a small plot of land, and you start to make an honest living. However, you have nightmares every night of this image that you can't shake, or the sound of Andre's neck snapping, or the sight of Sid jerking back from the gunfire. Every night you have these terrors, but it goes on for months after months after months, until one night when you're sleeping, about 6 months after the events at Ross's Corner, you hear a knock on your door, and then it swings open, and you see multiple state troopers and police officers barge into your house and detain you, and they tell you that you are now under the arrest. You are under arrest for the murder of Maggie May, Jack, Sid, and Andre.
I knew it. Damn it.
And you live the rest of your life out in prison, if you are able to live with yourself after. And we fade to black, and that is how the story ends, on the edge of darkness.
Damn.